Hi Taurus, welcome to Heaven Healing and Tarot. This is Christina. Today, let's get you some messages. Let's see what they want you to know. Before I get started, I always send out some healing, so take a deep breath with me. Okay, Taurus, let's jump in. 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, Temperance. All right, this kind of feels like a specific story, so I'm going to go with what I'm feeling. If it's not your story, maybe we could figure something else out, but hang on. Let me just get this story out. 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on to something too tightly. Kind of feels like with the 3 of Cups, there was a third party situation, and you're holding on to it. You're holding on to the fact that somebody cheated or somebody chose somebody else over you. Like, it kind of feels like you can't let it go. You're still bitter about it. You felt left out in the cold. You felt abandoned. And that's not something that's easy to get over. Believe me, I've been abandoned a lot, starting with my parents. So I get this. So I understand this. But it's not healthy. We have to work on those abandonment issues, Taurus. You know, 7 of Cups says that you have opportunities now that you might not have had before. Like, there's different things coming in. Like, life can be a little exciting right now if you allow it to be. They still want you to choose wisely, but like, you have some different opportunities that weren't there in the past. So you got to kind of change your perspective a little bit and, you know, just kind of realize everything happens for a reason, and maybe this is for your highest good. I think if you just have a little bit of patience, you're going to be able to change your situation into something pretty amazing. All right, so that's the story I was getting. And like I said, it's pretty specific. You know, not every Taurus out there is, was cheated on. But, I don't know. That's the story. I'm not really getting another story, so I'm going to stick with it for now. And like I said, if this one's not for you, then come back next week. It might, the energy always changes. So let's get some more cards. What do we got here? Great happiness. I'm spreading these out. All right. Great happiness. Nice card. And reconciliation. Now, don't jump on me. Reconciliation does not mean it has to be with your ex. All right? It doesn't have to be with this person who created a third party situation. All right? It doesn't have to be with that. A reconciliation can be with anybody. It could be somebody like an old friend you haven't seen in so long, and maybe and they're coming back into your life, and that's a reconciliation. It could even be somebody from a past life coming in that you're going to feel kind of connected to. You're just going to have that inner knowing, that feeling of like, yeah, they're my peeps. They're part of my tribe. I just feel it. So a reconciliation really can be anything. So don't get upset. The great news is that you have great happiness. So Taurus, like, despite what's going on here, you're happy, or you're going to be. So let's focus on that instead of the past and kind of loosen the grip on this a little bit. This is just going to cause health issues. If you stay bitter, that's going to eat you up. Literally. That kind of bitterness just creates problems in the body. So we don't want that. All right? You have happiness here. Let's focus on that. A commitment. Nice. Taurus, that's beautiful. Some kind of commitment's coming in. All right. Are you getting married? Are you buying a house? Are you finding a new job? Signing some kind of a lease? I don't know, but that's, it's a commitment. All right, it feels good. Look at that smile on his face. So it's a good commitment. Truth. All right, so I don't know. I don't know what that means. Truth. Be honest with yourself. Be true to yourself. Somebody's telling you the truth. Or always seek the truth. Don't bury your head in the sand type of thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm not getting really anything real strongly from it. So we'll leave it. Let's keep going. Keep it simple. All right, so don't overcomplicate things. Don't overthink things. Keep life as simple as possible. It doesn't need to be complicated. Life doesn't need to be complicated. So keep it simple when you can. Step out of your comfort zone. All right. We want to keep it simple, but we do want to step out of our comfort zone. So it's always good to push ourselves, right? When you push yourself and you step out of your comfort zone, guess what? You start to become fearless. And if you're doing that on a daily basis, like nothing can stop you. You'll be like unstoppable. Because there won't be anything to be afraid of. So I think you should always step out of your comfort zone. In what capacity they're using this for, I don't know, but hopefully you do. Hopefully you understand what that means. So just take the advice that's given, because it comes out for a reason. Sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy. So you got to know the difference, right? So to make sacrifices that will help you in the long run, they're the sacrifices you want to make. The ones that are going to destroy your soul, no. We need to stay away from them. All right, we don't want to sacrifice that. So don't sell your soul to the devil, okay? Keep it intact. Yeah, so there's just saying, like, there's only so much you're willing to give, right? You know your boundaries, know your limits. Make others know them too. Like, you're not willing to sacrifice yourself again. And why I said again, that's pretty curious, right? Future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. All right, so we have some socialization in the near future. All right, so that's good. Some fun. Maybe meeting up with some friends. Maybe here's that reconciliation, right? A reunion of sorts, maybe. in the near future. Throne, your potential is endless. Well, yeah, we know that, right? We create our own reality, so we could do whatever we want. But let me read you from the book, okay? At the risk of sounding cliche, you can do anything you put your mind to. You are a mighty queen who is complex enough to be both gentle and valiant, just and magnificent, or any combination you should ever long for. The reason they are telling you that you cannot have it all is because they are afraid you will become even more dangerous than you already are. So that's it. All right. So if you want to have it all, go ahead. Go for it. Go for it all. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't let them be afraid. They should be afraid. All right. So you can have whatever it is you want. You can have it all, Taurus. There's a way to get it. There is. I don't know what that means for you, but I'm just the messenger here. Here we go. Let me get you some charms. What do we got? We have the moon. So there might be something that you're confused about. Maybe you have to just keep it simple. Don't overthink it. All right? Make the commitment. It's a good one. It could be a pleasant surprise coming in for you. Something that makes you happy. Especially with that Wheel of Fortune here. So good luck is coming to you. Good fortune. A travel maybe. Maybe you're going to go on a trip. I think travel came up. Travel came up here maybe. Right? Now you have 2 flowers. So think you're growing. You're growing. You're expanding. You're learning. You're blossoming into who you're meant to be. All those things. And if it's not just you themselves, there could be a situation that's growing and blossoming and blooming. So I'm happy about that. We have an anchor here. So I think you're going to feel grounded soon. Like you're going to feel like stable and sturdy and anchored, right? You're not going to be floating adrift. You're going to be anchored. That's good. And lastly, you got January. So something important could be coming up for you in January. It's not that far away. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. Give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment. All those things help me, and I appreciate you for it. Till next time, love and light.